Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Almost Serious Show, the only show in Pakistan where the news is real, but the behavior of the people in the news is pure entertainment. And today's episode is packed, P-A-C-K-E-D in capitals. We've got a podcast host acting like Judge Sahib of TikTok High Court. Bollywood making yet another Pakistan is the villain movie because apparently they've run out of villains in their own country and apparently they can't see Modi. And a UK-funded report reminding us why half the country feels like it's still running on Windows XP, and Indian pilgrims visiting Pakistan like, wait, why is everything so peaceful here? Our media lied to us. We were supposed to be killed by Pakistanis, but these guys are the most hospitable nation in the world. So, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because this is Pakistan's favorite reality show, The News, and your host is here to roast respectfully and expose aggressively. Khawatino Hazrat, Taliyan. Thank you. So, let's start with podcast Judge Sahab versus TikTok courtroom. So let's go to the breaking news from Pakistan's hottest new crime scene, a podcast. Yes, not a court, not a parliament session, a podcast. So where he decided he is suddenly judge, the jury, but, with really bad lighting. So TikToker Warda Malik goes on his show, opens up about the issues, influencers face, shares her struggles, even tears up a little. And instead of empathy, Rehan Tariq interrogates her like she just hacked the state bank. Bro was sitting there like, tell me, why do you dance? Why do you wear these clothes? Why aren't you ashamed? Sir, calm down. You're hosting a podcast, not a joint investigation with FIA. This guy has never in capital asked a politician about corruption. He has never asked a businessman about tax evasion. He has never asked a minister about inflation. But no. The easier option is always, let's shame a woman for dancing on TikTok. Because calling out actual power requires a backbone, which this guy does not have. Warda Malik handled it with more grace than half of our political class combined. Because trust me, if a politician was questioned like that, they would have thrown the mic, the table, and maybe the host too. Actors? Osama Khan and Seher Khan jumped in, calling Rehan out for what this really was, moral policing disguised as journalism. People are now saying Rehan Tariq should be permanently banned. Look, I'm not advocating bans. If your journalism only works on women, influencers, and people with less power than you, then congratulations, it's not journalism. It's ego with a camera. And Rehan, next time you feel like interrogating someone, try a politician. Trust me. The nation would love to watch that episode in which you ask the politicians, ये जो आप करप्शन कर रहे हैं, ये पैसा जो आप लेकर आए हैं, ये कहां से लेकर आए हैं, ये जो आप शराब की बोतलें पी रहे हैं, ये क्यों पी रहे हैं, आप तो सियासतदान हैं, आपने तो पाकिस्तान की खिदमत करनी है, ये आप जिना क्यों कर रहे हैं, ये ऐसे ask questions like this to a strong politician, not to weak women who are struggling in this high inflation to meet ends. Thank you very much. Now let's jump off to Bollywood's Pakistan obsession, season 75, a never-ending one. So now let's talk about Bollywood's favorite hobby, using Pakistan for movie plots again. At this point, India should honestly apply for a Pakistani CNIC because the obsession, boss, it is real. So Bollywood just released the trailer of their new serious film. Shit, you copied my title? मेरे शो का टाइटल उठा के कॉपी कर लिए like see that almost serious show like what's up bro and copycats Durandar cast is big Ranveer Singh Arjun Rampal Sanjay Dutt Akshay Khanna basically all the uncles they had on speed dial and the plot hold your breath. Ranveer Singh, an Indian soldier, secretly travels to Lyari, right? Yes, Lyari gang war, a local Karachi issue. Zero connection to India. Arjun Rampal is playing a Lyari gangster. Sanjay Dutt is playing a Karachi cop. Wow. And the whole trailer looks like someone Googled Karachi crime for 5 minutes and then said, Chalo movie banate hain. And Pakistanis online completely confused and laughing. Here are some of the best reactions. So, Rashanu said, think your ex was toxic? Wait till you see India's obsession with Pakistan. Bollywood is just a propaganda machine now. That was a good one. Another one. Curiosity died. That's a name of this guy using social media. He wrote or she wrote, Liari? Question mark. Why is Bollywood in my city's business? They literally can't make anything without us. And then another one, Zoha posted, when it's time for anti-Pakistan propaganda, Bollywood is always ready, like they have no other job. And Rosh Hassan roasted them, saying, every year you say, this time it's personal. Abbe, har saal hi propaganda banate ho. And then another one said, Hussain Saad Sayyid asked, where exactly does India come into the story? It's a very valid question, actually. Even Bollywood doesn't know. And at the rate _I with a capital MOIZ, Moiz, summed it up perfectly. Said, India can't survive one day without mentioning Pakistan. Terrible attempt to look relevant to Karachi gang wars. Long narration trying too hard to copy when we from the animal. Look, I mean, if Pakistan didn't exist, half of Bollywood writers would be jobless. They're raw agents in Karachi. Storyline is basically a year's sale. And honestly, Bollywood needs Pakistan more than Pakistan needs Bollywood. Without us, their action movies would just be hero loves heroine, villain is angry, song in Switzerland, and it's over. So yes, Dhurinder, more like the Dhund Andar, because the plot is foggier than Karachi on a December morning. Wow. In other news, we've got Pakistan's development report, or basically Punjab plus friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan just got a new UK-funded report, the District Vulnerability Index, and let me tell you, it's brutal. It basically says Punjab is living in 2025, while Balochistan and KP are still stuck buffering at 144 pixels. So according to the report, Punjab has 0 districts in the worst category. That is amazing. Well done, CM Mariam Nawaz. 0. Meanwhile, Balochistan shows up with 17 out of the top 20 most vulnerable districts. Sarfaraz, Bukti's up. You've done an amazing work to destabilize Balochistan. Wow, 17. At that point, it's not a list. It's Balochistan's full class roll number. The report checks 6 areas: housing, health, education, transport, livelihoods, communication. So basically, everything a government normally forgets. And the climate minister, Munib Malik, said 10 million people live in these most vulnerable districts. 10 million people. And they have no basic needs being met by the government. Whereas Balochistan stands as one of the most corrupt piece of land in Asia. And that includes 2 million women and 2 million kids under the age of 5. Nothing is being given to them. And honestly, that's heartbreaking, because these people aren't asking for Wi-Fi, PSL tickets, or a McDonald's. They're asking for basic things: water, school, clinics. And somehow, even that is treated like a luxury package. Unbelievable. Experts say terrorism, climate disasters, and population growth hit KP and Balochistan the hardest. But let's be honest, the biggest disaster is also leadership that shows up only for speeches, selfies, and helicopter flyovers. And here's the brutal truth. You can't build Naya Pakistan, Green Pakistan, Digital Pakistan, or Pink Pakistan, or Blue Pakistan when half the country doesn't even have the basic Pakistan, which is clean water, drinking water. So before making new mega projects, maybe give people what every citizen deserves: a school, a hospital, a road, and a chance to live. Because a country is not judged by its richest cities, it's judged by the places it ignores. And it just seems, literally, I live in Islamabad, and the moment I step foot out of Islamabad, I'm like, I don't know this place. I want the entire Pakistan to be treated like Islamabad, to become like Islamabad, to have the facilities and needs and wants that we enjoy in Islamabad. I want my whole nation to enjoy those facilities, those needs, those wants. The whole Pakistan should become like Islamabad. And I think it's just the people of Pakistan need to pressure up these politicians, because I think it's enough now. It's enough. 78 years, and like 70 to 80% of Pakistan doesn't have clean drinking water, no schools, hospitals and stuff. Wow, it's time to think. You know, वो book में आता था time, point to ponder. So it's time to ponder, for all the politicians in the public. Wow. So moving on, India, Pakistan. Now we've got another tension. Oh my God. It turns out the pilgrims are fine. Uh-oh. So, sorry, Modi. You thought we'd kill them. But we fed them. We took care of them. And they're happy. They don't want to go back to Modi now. They're so happy. Oh my God. So despite all the drama, all the chest thumping, and every news anchor in India screaming, Pakistan is unsafe, guess what? The Indian Sikh pilgrims crossed the border and were like, wait. This is actually nice. Atte bada badhiya hai. Atte bada changa hai. Atte sanu chut bolde si. Pakistani log te bade love ne. Yes. Pakistan cleaned the streets, put up banners, and gave a welcome so warm that even the Inderjit Kaur said, we were worried, but it has been lovely, lovely, lovely. That's the review, not terror, not danger. Not Modi ji said this, TV said that. It is just lovely. Meanwhile, in India, the government is shutting borders, banning visas, banning onions. Pyaz ban kar rahi hai. Banning journalists. There's this thing about onions in Pakistan. What's this? You guys are messing with arais, banning onions and pyaz. I'm telling you. You don't want to mess with arais, Modi ji. And India's banning journalists, basically banning everything except terror and corruption. But the moment pilgrims entered Pakistan, Pakistanis were like, आओ जी, रोटी भी खाने हैं, लंगर भी लो, और टेंशन तो बिल्कुल मत लो. यहाँ news channels नहीं चिल्ला रहे. And 40,000 pilgrims showed up at the Nankana Sahib peacefully, happily, safely. Because Pakistanis actually respect Sikh heritage instead of using it for political theatre. And the India's policies close the border, build the fear. And Pakistan's vibe is, bhai chill. Guru Nanak ka ghar hai. Sabka welcome hai. So what did we learn today? That a podcast host can interrogate a TikToker harder than our system interrogates actual criminals. That Bollywood can't make a movie without screaming Pakistan like a clingy ex. And that our leaders love announcing Naya Pakistan and stuff like that, but forget to fix the basic Pakistan. And KP is one of the worst in the report. And all the PTF fans should definitely ask their lung-screaming leaders कि भाई 13 साल में KP में क्या किया है आपने? I am Munib Hamid and signing off from the Almost Serious Show. See you tomorrow, same time, same chaos. Khuda Hafiz.